A question and an answer in a while, a Q&A. What's probably the most scared I've ever been in life, and which probably would be a normal process. It was August 1960. My tongue's hurting. August 1969. My first day in first grade, Mainville Elementary. God, I was horrified. You know, Mainville. If you've up the road 7 miles, go to Mainville and you'll see one of them. It's a high building. I think it's I'm trying to, two. I never can remember. It's a 2 or 3 story. It's a high building now. You know, I'm 6 years old, looking up at a tall building. Of course, I was horrified. Yeah, I say it's probably the most horrified I've ever been in life. August, August of 1969, and our principal didn't help much. His name was Jose Cruz. I always thought he was a rough principal. Matter of fact, one time I seen him drag a kid by the hair of his head. Now, in those days, the law was on the principal or teacher's side. There was no such thing as lawsuits in my day. You got your ass busted. I don't even think they had to have the parents' permission, you know. That's just the way it was in my day. But I did witness that. Scare the hell out. Yeah, he had this kid by the hair of the head, dragging him down the hall. Kid screaming, a little resistance. It was horrible. I had a hall pass. So I never forget holding that paper out. I was so scared. Wanted to make sure that principal seen my paper. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the most horrifying. That or I almost drowned in 1987 in Florida in the ocean. That was horrifying, but that happened so fast. I would probably say the most horrifying part would probably be August of 1969. My first day of first grade. I can remember my first day of first grade. Of course, you know, once you're in school a while, you know, then I started being ornery. Got used to going to school. I got in trouble a lot in first grade. I was just a hyper kid. You know, that fear soon left me. But I never stopped fearing the teachers or principal. But normal days, I remember tying this girl sat in front of me in class tying her hair in a knot, and I got in trouble for that. But, you know, I look back at it all, those were the good old days. You know, but I would say August of 1969 was probably the most horrible day. I feared it. Oh, I never forget how scared I can. You know, we're talking about 48 years later. 48 years later, if I dwell on that, it still horrifies me. Yeah, August, boy, that 1969 scared me to death. Really did. And of course, I got used to it. The good old days.